Hey everybody. Ooh, I gotta get lights. I'm like unprepared. Hey, Canje, I'm here for another thing of Canje Plays, and this time we are playing Hostage Negotiator, which is made by Van Ryder Games. I'm gonna turn on some lights, we're gonna get back into it, and then we're gonna have fun, because I'm unprepared. I'll be right there. I gotta turn on my lights, because lights are important to light things up so I don't look like I'm washing out. Here we go. Lights. So, hey Scott, hey Steven, how y'all doing? So today we're getting into Hostage Negotiator by Van Ryder Games. This is a copy that Van Ryder Games AJ Porfirio. AJ, if I got your name wrong, I'm so sorry. But AJ Porfirio, sorry, sent to me to because I reached out to him and I was like, hey, the game looks cool. I watched some playthroughs and I'd like to put it on the channel. And he was like, I love working with content creators. So, he sent me his copy, which was really cool. And thank you so much, AJ, for that. And I played through 5 of the exact same missions to play. I only lost 1 and I did really well on the others. Dice rolls not counting. So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna have some fun, and we're going to first get some information. And I need to scoot over. We need to get some information, and then we'll get down to the table. We'll have a blast, and we'll play through so we can get to see how they play out. Okay, I really like this game a lot, and anyway, we'll talk about it. So let's head back up and do this. So, Hostage Negotiator, like I said, made by AJ Porfirio, got it right, and a nice slew of artists that came along with him, Christy Harmon, Vanessa Kelly, and Chase Williams, and it's published by Van Ryder Games. So, this game is a one-player solo game, so it's got my name all over it. Just picked it up recently myself. Scott, it's a fun game. I don't know if you've been able to break it open yet. It's a lot of fun, and the base game box that comes with it, this one here, just has 3 abductors in it with a slew of different scenarios per each abductor. So there's high replayability value, right? And then from there you get these abductor packs that adds more abductors and more scenarios to everything, so it makes it really good. Then you're like, okay, cool, I played all those and I played through those. Then there's Crime Wave, which has like this really cool vibe to it, where you deal with the city's gone crazy and you got to work that stuff out. And then if you're like, all right, that game's awesome, I want more Hostage Negotiator, there is Careers, which is the campaign mode of the game. And I haven't dug into the campaign, but I watched a playthrough of it, and I was like, that has my name all over it. Also, to go with that, Van Ryder Games had a Kickstarter recently, well, not recently, but last year, that concluded for Final Girl, which is based on the Hostage Negotiator system. And Final Girl had my name all over it, so I backed that. And then I learned about Hostage Negotiator and watched some playthroughs and got into it. It's really fun. It's really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. So we can beat the first 3 in Abductor Pack 1. Nice. I just played against Arcane 5 times, and I lost once, but I won the rest because I was just figuring out the mechanics and how to play. And then I wanted to step it up. So my plan for this series is I'm going to do 1 of each. So I'm going to do one abductor from the base game, 1 abductor from Abductor Pack 1, 1 from 2, all the way up, and then do Crime Wave, and then do Career. And campaign is my game. So hey Rory, how's it going? So let's get into it. So let's get down to the table. Alrighty, so here we are. This is the setup for the base game. This is it. It's in this tiny box that you can take with you and carry where you go. As you can see, I mean, it's the size to fit this board, and then everything else kind of fits with it. So it's super small and light, and I think its barrier to entry is about $25. It says it's about a 15 to 30 minute game. I think that's about right. It took me about 30 minutes, sometimes 40, to really get my stride going. But the game has it times itself down so you don't sit there boggling for a while. So we've got these abductors that come with us, right? And these abductors are Arcane, Masao, Donna, Crazy Donna. I know a girl named Donna. Yeah, this is about right. And then we have Edward Quinn. This is the one we're going to be playing today, is Edward Quinn. So we'll see. He only comes with one major demand. So each abductor comes with major demands, and this is for replayability. Arcane has 3, Donna has 3, and Edward Quinn has 1 out of the base game. Now from there, they sell these lovely demand packs, 1 and 2, that give more demands to the characters. And if you can look on here, you'll see demand pack 1 has Arcane, Donna, and Edward Quinn, plus some other ones as well on there that you can add on to it from the other abductor packs. And the same thing with these ones as well. I'm going to add these on. I'm going to play with Edward Quinn like base game, so it's like, okay, Canje, I don't want to go through, I don't want to buy a bunch of packs, I just want to buy the base game and play it. What's that like? So I'm just going to play with Edward Quinn on the base game, and from there, we'll build it up, right? So let's go through some info. The terror cards. The cards of terrible, terrible, bad things, right? Every single time you flip one, it'll say, hey, this is something that goes wrong, like this one. I'm getting angry, so you increase the threat meter. The threat, I'll get to the threat meter in a second. You get stuff that's like kill a hostage. Kill a hostage. If you miss a roll, kill a hostage. Oh wait, let's kill a hostage. Increase the threat meter. Oh, and kill a hostage. So there's only one in here that says save a hostage, but I have to draw it, right? So what we're gonna do is we shuffle this deck up, and then we draw 10 cards at random from it. We then shuffle up this Terror Pivotal event, and there's a few in here for replayability. There's 6 in the base box, right? From here, you choose one of these, which this is your finale. This is the final thing that happened. Now, what we had, that makes up the Terror deck, and this makes up our hostage and his major demand. Then we have escape demands. So there are 4 of them for replayability. We shuffle these up and we pick one, and that's the escape demand. He also has this lovely second in command. If we shoot him, there's a card out here that's called Sniper Take the Shot to kill the abductor. If the abductor is eliminated, the second in command pops out. And this guy is pretty much... Okay, so if our abductor's having problems, this guy is just gun happy. He's just gonna start popping off hostages every round till we lose. So we don't want him to come out ever. We want to be able to talk to the abductor and get him to release hostages. How does that work? No problem. You see these cards that are down here? Hey Kate, how's it going? You see these cards that are down here? These cards basically say how you interact with the abductor to try to free hostages, and this is how you play the game. Down here, and I'll show you here. I'll show you one card to give you just a quick blip. So you see this number? This is the conversation points of how much you have to spend to buy these. Each one of these has different numbers from 0 to 8. 0 means that they're free, right? This symbol on the side indicates what you have to roll to get these things to happen. That's right, dice rolling. So with my dice rolling, a lot of hostages are gonna die today. I'm just throwing that out there. But basically that's what it has. It has some flavor text down here. So tell me, do you have any family? I've got a wife and 3 kids myself, all boys. They're everything to me. Now, I watched a playthrough on another streamer, Rob's Gaming Table, where Van Ryder Games was on there, and they said like he kind of slipped that in as flavor text as that's him. He has a wife and 3 kids that are all boys, and he loves them to death, which is awesome. So that he put himself in the game is really cool. But this card's called Small Talk, and basically what I do is I look on this sheet here where it says either I roll 3 dice, 2 dice, or 1 dice based on where this red man is. And let's say it's 2 dice. I'd roll the 2 dice, and this 4 means I can sacrifice 2 cards to make it a success, Yes, we're dealing with successes. 5s are successes, 6 are successes, and everything else is a miss. So if I get 1 success, then I get 2 conversation points, which is buy power. If I get 2 successes, I get 3 conversation points. At the end of the round, at the buy phase, I then use those conversation points to buy. Like this one down here costs 1. This is a free reroll. So I can say, okay, well, I'm going to buy this one. It'll come to my hand for the next round, and then I play it. Sounds confusing? I know. It's not. It'll go quick. So let's get into some gameplay and just kind of let you... Oh, win and lose conditions. Let me throw that at you. So I win if there are no hostages left in the hostage pool, and at least half of the hostages I save, and the abductor has been captured or eliminated. So if I lose more hostages than I rescue, I lose the game. If I lose more than half, I lose the game. If I rescue more than half hostages, if I rescue all the hostages or all the hostages in the hostage pool that weren't killed, and the abductor surrenders, whereas where I would rescue a hostage but there's not one to get, I win. Otherwise, I lose. If the abductor escapes, I lose. If I draw the last terror card, I lose. A lot of ways to lose in this game, and one way to win. Cool. And at the back of the book, when you get the book, this is how tiny it is. It tells you what everything means. The game turns, all that stuff. So it works out. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. The second in command will always be there, and it says, a devoted follower of the abductor. The second in command is ready to step in and continue negotiating the abductor is eliminated. The second in command has little patience and will kill a hostage the moment he doesn't like what he hears. When no hostages remain, the second in command, scared for his life, will surrender immediately. So we would still lose the game, but you know, I don't want him to happen. But he's always there, and he is behind the abductor. And the abductor has a major demand that he wants met. He has... We'll shuffle these up. Poor people talk about fetal position and crying. Yeah, it's a rough go of it. It's a rough go of it. And you know, the stories that that Van Ryder Games, the team over there, has put together for these abductors, some of them you're like, but some of them you're like, aw, you know, I feel for you. I feel for you. I wouldn't do that, but I feel for you. So we grab a random net, put that away. So we've got an escape demand that we don't know about. We've got a major demand we don't know about. Here we go. So let's learn about Edward Wynn, shall we? And I'll hold this up really quick for the people who want to pause it and read it, not listen to me talk. And then I'll talk. So, with no medical insurance to cover treatments for his dying son, Edward has decided to take matters into his own hands. He has hijacked an entire floor of a local hospital. As long as his son gets care, he won't kill any hostages. But the situation is volatile, and if Edward gets pushed too far, it can end in disaster. He just wants to save his son, no matter the cost. He's like John Q. So we have his setup instructions already here. You see that? Edward has only one major demand. He has 7 hostages. That's that number you see there. So we grab these lovely tokens. So we have 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And they stand in the hostage pool. That's where they're gonna stand. So there we go. Then it says, if I don't hold up to the camera like I need my glasses. Anytime a hostage would be killed, instead move the threat Anytime a hostage would be killed, instead move the threat level up by that amount. If the threat level reaches K, Edward immediately kills all remaining hostages and escapes. If all hostages are saved, Edward immediately surrenders. So he doesn't kill any, he moves the threat level up. So he starts off at threat level 3, because it says so right here, threat level 3. So he starts off there with me rolling 2 dice. If he's to kill a hostage, instead of removing one, I move the threat meter 1. If it says kill 2 hostages, I move the threat meter 2. When I get to K, if the threat meter ever reaches K, he kills all the hostages and I lose. Edward immediately kills all remaining hostages and escapes. I lose if it ever gets to K. This is, so what the book says that what you need to start off with to get your head right is to play first with Arcane, right? You play first with him, and then you go to Crazy Donna. I don't know why I want to call her Karen, but I do. But Crazy Donna, and then from there, you go to Edward, which is the difficult level of the mission. So I've played Arcane and I've beaten him, and I've watched like 10 billion playthroughs of Donna, but no one has done Edward. So I'm going to play Edward, and he'll go there. So Edward has a major demand and an escape demand. We got to shuffle for shenanigans on these tarot cards. And there's only one good card in here. The rest of it is terrible. There's also cards in here that mess with you, like if you haven't revealed the major demand or the escape demand, you immediately like lower the threat level an extra point, which is bad for this scenario, right? So we have to be very careful. We have to get those major and escape demands out very quickly. All right, so we draw 10 of these. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go back over here. So we've got 10, and then we shuffle these up. And these pivotal events is the final straw. If he doesn't get what he wants, he's gonna lose it. Gonna lose it. That might have sounded like me a little, I know. So pivotal event, so we get one of those. This goes at the bottom of the deck. And when we get to the Terra phase, we draw one of those cards. We start at 3, our conversation starts because we just got there. And all these zeros, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all come into our hand. What are these zeros, you ask? There is, what are your demands? Reveal a demand. If I roll a success, I reveal demand or get conversation points. If I roll 2 successes, I reveal a demand and get 2 conversation points. And if I fail horribly, which I'm gonna fail, I increase the threat meter by 1. So he's got 2 of those cards. He's got 2 small talks, which I showed you earlier, for getting conversation points, which is buy power. He's got 2 keep cools. And keep cool means that I lower the threat meter. I kind of tell him to calm his nerves. So I start off with these cards in hand, right? What you can also do, and this is things I keep forgetting, is that you can other than saying with this dice of giving 2 to make it a success, which it says here on the bottom, you can also ditch a card to get a conversation point if you need to. Now you have to play this careful because after you use these cards, they go back into the buy pool, not back into your hand for 1 round. And I'll show you exactly what that means when we play it. So without further ado, let's see if we can get Edward to calm the heck down. All right. And this guy, he looks like Steven Seagal to me. I don't know what you say. He just looks like Steven Seagal. So let's see if Steven, that's right, Steven could calm this guy down. So just to kind of get into it, right here it says we roll 2 dice because that's where our meter is. 7 hostages in the pool, none dead, none rescued. We have our abductor that's over here, and we have his demands up here, but I moved them over here because small table. So we're going to roll 2 dice, and we're going to see what we're going to get. So let's start off by saying, okay, my good man. Yeah. Okay, my good man. I want to know what your demands are. What are your demands? Roll some dice, roll 2 dice. I got a success, which is okay with me because with a success, it says I can reveal a demand. I'm going to reveal his major demand. Flip it. And it says on his major demand, spend 12 conversation points. So he wants medical care. That I will use my high charisma and I have +8. My dice rolls were bad the first time I played Edward. Oh, my dice rolls are always bad, Scott. Always bad. So, his major demand is medical care. Spend 12 conversation points to concede during any conversation for all hostages. All hostages are released and their abductor surrenders. Penalty for conceding: nothing. The game ends in victory. So if I can get 12 conversation points in one turn, because they reset at the end of every turn, then I will be able to win the game, or do other things to free hostages. There's one here, this major extraction, which, if I fail, he kills 2 hostages. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Minor extraction might be cool, but let's find out. So that's my first turn, right? I'm not done yet. I'm still going, because as long as I have cards in my hands and can play, I can keep going before the round ends. So I'm going to try to get that other demand, because there are cards in there that says if demands aren't revealed, we got big problems. So roll 2 dice. 1 success. That's what I am talking about. So is Willis. So I'm going to see the escape demand. He wants an armored truck. Why? Anyway, spend 4 to concede during any conversation. So 4 conversation points. Take any card from the available area into your hand for free, plus your next threat roll gets an extra dice. So you're like, oh sweet, I just got to give 4 points and I get this. These cards have negative effects. Penalty for conceding: the abductor escapes at the end of the conversation and I lose the game. So if I concede, if I say, okay, well, there, so I can roll, at the end of the round, I lose the game, which I don't want to. So both are revealed. Now, what I look for is trying to get some small talk in to get some buy power for the next round. So I'm going to play that. And you see this lovely X that happens? If I fail, the conversation ends, which means my turn's over. So I'll roll. And I got the 4, which says that I can discard 2 cards to... Nah, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I will just fail the roll. And if I fail the roll, I get 1 conversation point and the conversation ends. So 1 conversation point, conversation ends. Then we go to the spend phase. And the spend phase says I've got 1 point to buy something. I'm going to buy a reroll, which costs 1 point here at the bottom. So I'm going to buy a reroll that's going to go into my hand. I don't lose the cards in my hand, I just lose what I've used, okay? So then what we do is we take these cards that we've already used, the zeros, and we put them back in the shop. I can't use them until next round. I'm just stuck with what's in my hand. Does that make sense? So basically, when you use it, you lose it for 1 round. Only the zeros. The ones, when you use it, they go back to the shop, and then you have to rebuy them to get it. And this resets itself back to 0. And so I finished that. That's the spend phase. And these cards are going to stay in my hand while I lose those. And then we go to the terror phase. The terror phase is, I draw one of these cards. And these cards says, all right, so here's a perfect situation. The situation's worsening. Increase the threat meter by 1. If any demands are unrevealed, increase it by 1 again. But I have both of them revealed over here, so I just increase it by 1, and that be that. And then we go into round 2. And around and around we go until we're done. That's it. That's a turn, right? Not hard. So let's see, what am I gonna do? I need to make sure that threat meter chills out. So I'm gonna be like, dude, keep cool. Let's keep our heads now. Neither one of us will get what we want if we lose our cool. So grab that. Ooh, that's bad. I lose. I actually go in the negative in terms of conversation points, and I lose that. Let's do another. Actually, I'm going to play a reroll. That one that I bought to reroll 1 die. Hey, there we go. So this basically says what I meant was what had happened was last week I was at the club and I was drinking too much. So let's try that again. And so it says what I meant was no, I didn't mean that. What I meant to say was I completely understand where you're coming from. So tell me how I can help you. So I rolled with a success, which means that I decrease the threat meter by 1, so I go back to 3. Yay. Okay. Let's try that one more again. So I'm going to do another keep cool. Another success, which means I go to 2. If I can get it to 1 if I get it to 1, I roll 3 dice. If I get it to S, I roll 3 dice. And if I were to get it below S, I free a hostage. And then finally, I'll do a let's get some buy power by small talk. Hey, dude, sup? I mean, the weather. He was not hearing me at all. So I got back to 0 and the conversation ends. Awesome. Spend phase. I have no money. But now I get back these zeros that I had before back in my hand. Then the terror phase. I make a threat roll, so I have 2 dice I roll with. If I get a success, I free a hostage. If I don't get any successes, he kills a hostage. 1. So I free a hostage. I'm like, hostage escape attempt. So it says hostage escape attempt. And a hostage made it out. Oh, yeah. So that happened. 1 got out. We got him out and we're like, haha. Alright, so then the number 1 goes back into its slot in the bank, and then these zeros go here. These ones are in my hand. And then we go to the next round. Ooh, buddy. Alright, let's get some small talk going. And I could sacrifice these 2 cards because I already revealed the demand. So let's get some small talk going for some buying power for this round. So give me a short round. 1 success. I get 2. 1, 2 for that one. If I fail these, the threat meter increases. I need to be able to get some rerolls in here for that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna call it short this round. And just use that. So I got 2 buy power. I can get what had happened was, and then I have just a few more minutes, which does 4 conversation points on a success, but on 1 success or a failure, bad. Then I get you need to trust me, which says until the current conversation ends, all 4s are successes, which is pretty cool. Just stay calm, which decreases the threat meter by 2. I'm all about that life. And those are and then the rerolls, right? So I'm gonna get a just stay calm. Just stay calm. Spend for 2. That goes into my hand. All right. So that'll end that conversation. We go to the terror phase. I'll take these because they'll go in my hand. Put this here. Pull a terror card. Minor demand. Food. Put this card in play near the other demands. Concede during any conversation so that I can ignore any end of conversation effects. Penalty for conceding. Remove the associated conversation card from the game. This is an easy one. So they ask for food. I give them food, and then I just get rid of the card. To conceding during any conversation. To ignore and end the conversation phase. That's a nice freebie. I'm going to remember that. I'm going to take a picture. Write it down. So let's put this guy up here. And not forget that. Alright, so we're back on it. We're back on it. Where's that one? Here we go. So for that, I could do a just stay calm. So I'm going to put out just stay calm for this round. And roll some dice to see if I can get to that 3 dice roll beauty. 2 will get me there. I'm going to sacrifice these 2 for 1 success. which is the what are your demands, because I don't need them anymore. And that will get me here. So now I'm in 3 dice rolling territory. That's pretty smooth. I'm going to throw down a keep cool. And this time I roll 3 dice. I got 1 success. I'm not sacrificing 2 cards, but 1 success is enough to get me to the S. And then I got 1 more keep cool. Roll 3 dice on that. 1 success. Oh yeah, I get a free buddy. Because it would go here, but it can't, so I free another hostage. And then I'm gonna go for some schmall talk. Schmall talking. 1 success, I get 2 points. And that's that. That was a good round. So I get this 1 card back. On the buy phase, the purchase phase, I got 2 points to buy something. This is risk A. Risk A. Oh, that's 3 points. I'm gonna get the other just stay calm. And then we put these back in here. And then we draw our threat. Make a threat roll. On a success, free, otherwise kill. So I need at least 1 hostage escape attempt. Another hostage escape attempt. Come on, buddy. 1 success. That's what I need. Alright. So let's see if we can free some more people. So I'm going to go for a just stay calm. Rolling 3 dice. 1 success. So I free another one. And then we're gonna go for some small talk. Oh, this should have reset. My bad. Then we go for some small talk. Ooh. I get 1, and then the conversation ends. I could use that card, but I'm not gonna. So that ends that. Then we get the buy phase. I get all these lovelies back. And we're gonna continue with this. Oh no, I only had 1. Only had 1 point. I'll get a reroll. And then this goes here. This goes here because I can get it just stay calm. Pull a card of cards. Draw and resolve the next terror card. I'm growing impatient. Because that's how terror sound. I'm growing impatient. Minor demand. Medical coverage. Apropos. Put this card into play in the threat area. Concede during any conversation for. Take any conversation card from the available area into your hand for free, but the penalty for doing it is raise the threat by 2. I'm rolling 3 dice. I don't want to do that. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. So, this will go here. So we've got a lot of demands out, but we got 3 people to go. 3 people to go. We're gonna go with a keep cool. Roll some dice. 2 successes. So here's the thing about this. Oh, well, no, this isn't what it was. It would have been this instead. Anyway, this would have been cool. I free a hostage because I supposed to go 1 more than I can't, and I get a conversation point, which is 1. I should have restarted that again. Whenever you get one that says, like, you know, reduce the threat meter by 2, I would free 2 hostages instead of 1, which is cool. All right, then we're gonna go another keep cool. 3 successes. What? Okay, so I free another hostage. I get another conversation point. All right. And then we're gonna go for some small talk. We're gonna small talk it. Ooh, almost lost that die. Small talking. All right, so success, which gives me 2, 1, 2, the 4. That'll work. And I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna cool my jets. I got 1 hostage to go. Cooling my jets. So, okay, buy phase. I'm gonna get this guy because it's 0, and I've got 4 points to buy Sturf. So this one is a bold lie. This will, this could win the game for me. I'm gonna buy that. Oh, but if I fail, it could not, and it would be bad. It would be really bad. But this is a game winner. A bold lie. Okay, it's a done deal. We're going to give you everything you're asking for. Now there's something I need from you. And if I get it right, I would reduce the meter by 3, which means I would free 3 hostages. What would happen is I would free 1, and because there's none left in the pool, when I free the next one, I capture, he surrenders, and I win. So I'm buying a bold lie for 4. So that's 4. These will go back here. Here we go! Demand. Your time is running out. Discard half of the remaining tarot cards rounded down and then discard this card. You may instead discard 2 red tarot cards and shuffle this card back. Well, we have 3 cards left, so it said this, well, 4 cards total, so it said discard half the remaining. We're at endgame, buddy. I'm discarding half plus this card. Ooh, that would have been bad. So, done. Done. Done and done. We discard those 2, and we have this and the pivotal event. It has come down to this, my peoples. So we are going for a bold lie for the win. A bold lie for the win. We won. Because it'll say, well, first, I'm gonna do a reroll. Because I'm gonna keep that 2 there. Okay. Then, to make that a success, I'm gonna get rid of these 2 cards. So now we have 2 successes, which says I would get 3. Boom. And then none's left in the pool. I rescue another hostage, but he's not there. So he has none left. So we move in and we take Edward Quinn and win. And that is a game of Hostage Negotiator. We're going to play another one, but that is a game of Hostage Negotiator. See how fast that game went? It was 30 minutes. If that. But I rescued all the hostages. Only half the red. I rescue all the hostages, and yeah, that worked out. But that's how you play the game. See how it's a quick game. You could take it with you on the go. We're going to play we're going to pop open an abductor pack and play an abductor pack. So we have 1, folks. We have 1. So we'll put those back together. Put these back together. And that's pretty much the ball game for Hostage Negotiator in terms of a playthrough of it. So he didn't get care for his son because he took people hostage, but he pulled a John Q, and we took him in. Hopefully they gave his son treatment and the hospital were jerks about it. But, you know, we won! We win! Alright, so remember, it comes with Arcane, who has 3 demands, but you pick 1. Because it says you get one demand. It's just replayability. Karen/Donna. I did a nice job negotiating. I mean, you did. So Donna gets 1 major demand and 1 escape demand. So that's Donna. And then Edward only has 1 major demand, which means he wasn't even supposed to have an escape demand, but what are you gonna do? It still worked out. But still, it tells you how to set them up, how to play them, and how it goes. Now, my good peoples, I'm going to grab Abductor Pack number 1, which has not been opened. I don't know, are you like me where, you know, you get these packs and when you open them, it's like that feeling where you're just like, ah. So we're opening Abductor Pack number 1 for the first time. Pulling that out. Abductor Pack number 1 rules. This one won't be easy. The CEO is a challenging abductor. There are a few new rules to go over when adding the cards from the expansion into your Hostage Negotiator game. Abductor-specific tarot cards. This Abductor Pack introduces Abductor-specific tarot cards. This makes TCG so... It does. This Abductor Pack introduces Abductor-specific tarot cards. These tarot cards, which are only for use with the abductor whose image is pictured on the face of the card, in this case, Connor E. Ogden. Why does Ogden sound familiar to me? Shuffle them in with the red tarot cards before creating the tarot deck during setup. Shuffle them in with the red tarot cards before creating the tarot deck. Okay. And Dan, internal influence conversation cards. This expansion includes 3 new conversation cards called Internal Influence. One of the hostages has found a secret way to communicate with you. Place the 3 internal influence cards in their available in the available area with the other conversation cards. They are treated exactly like normal conversation cards, but be careful. If you fail a threat roll when resolving an internal influence card, I promise you I'll get it right. The hostage will be caught communicating with you, and all the internal influence cards are removed from the game. Ooh, it's a one-shotter, so you get, I'll buy you some time. Pay 4 less when conceding a demand this turn, or pay 2 less when conceding a demand this turn, or remove all from the game. And all of them, oh, this one's like, I can get 1 out of here. So they're trying to get people out, so free people, or kill a hostage and remove that from the game. That's probably the person who's helping you. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Add 2 randomly drawn red tarot cards to the top of the tarot deck. So it's kind of giving us more time. So that goes... these out here as part of buying for 1 point. So let's put them in the 1 point slot and put our zeros there. And then we have Mr. Ogden. So Mr. Ogden has escape demands. Well, he has 2 major demands and escape demands. So his setup is starting demands, retract termination demand face up. Okay. 1 other Hunter major demand face down and 1 escape demand. So what we got here. It says no patience. No more than 4 conversation cards may be played during each conversation phase. Conversation played face down do not count towards this amount. So now we've got stipulations. You see how Van Ryder's kind of changed up the dynamic of the game, so it's not just play, I'm doing the same thing. Now you've got restrictions on what you can do. I can't play a bunch of cards. I can only play 4 cards this turn. So Connor Ogden. I can hold it up and read it from the camera. Connor E. Ogden. Connor, the CEO of a billion-dollar company, just watched his empire crumble around him. The company stock has plummeted in value, falling by nearly 70% in 2 days. Now the board of directors has just informed Connor that he's being asked to step down. He does not have decisions such as this made for him. So he's decided to show the board members that he is the one in charge. And it's not their position on the board that they are at risk of losing. The stakes are much, much higher. All right, Connor, you're a little, sure guy, sure. Sure, dude. So he's got the retract terminations face up, and the retract termination says spend 5 conversation points to concede during any conversation for ignore the abductor's ability for the rest of the game. Interesting. But if we do that, the penalty for conceding is none. Remains in play until abductor is eliminated. Not mad about that. He also has these major demands that we're going to pick 1 at random. So, sorry. Small game board. Odds, evens. Evens. So it'll be this major demand. That one over there. And then he has 1 escape demand that he comes with that we're going to be having on there. So, yeah, I'm out of board space. And then he has tarot cards. So it says, for his tarot cards, where did I see that? I saw it just now. These are tarot cards which are only for use with the abductor whose image is pictured on the face of the card. In this case, Connor Ogden. Shuffle them with the red tarot cards before creating the tarot deck. So We've got the red tarot cards. Does he have a pivotal event? No, he does not. He just has tarot cards. So we're going to put his in here. Yep, and I'll be able to weed them out later to keep them separate. All right, Steven, are we going to get through this? Are we going to save some hostages? So then we shuffle these, shuffle for some shenanigans. And maybe we might get one of his, maybe not. Maybe it'll be terrible, maybe it won't. Shrugs. So, this game is awesome. I love this game. This game's a lot of fun. So this is just Abductor Pack 1 and the base game that I'm playing with now. Alright. Cool. We draw 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put the rest off to this side. Then we grab a pivotal event. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Alrighty. Grab one off the top. Put that at the bottom. That is our Terra deck. We start off with the same set of cards that we had before. So, and then we hit it. So let's see. He's got an escape demand and a major demand. And we start off at 4. And we have all hostages gone. Yeah, we win. No, there's 9 hostages. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There are 9 members on the board, I guess, that he's holed up. Do I want to save them? I probably should. Maybe? Let's find out. So there's 9 members on the board. If 5 of them die, I lose. If 5 of them don't die, I can still win. And as long as I can get him. Here we go. So we're gonna go with reveal a demand. What are your demands? Tell me what you want. I rolled 2 dice because I'm at 4. I got 1 success, so I'm gonna reveal his major demand. Connor, what do you want? He wants his golden parachute. Spend X number of conversation points to concede during any conversation. For every 3 spent, free a hostage. May not be used to capture the abductor. But what happens when we do that? Because that sounds too sweet. Each terror phase before resolving a terror card, discard a red terror card from the top of the deck. That means that we're burning through turns a lot faster. Ooh, that's not cool. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll stop that. Is that the Canje bird you spoke about on your dice tray? No, this isn't the Canje pheasant. This is a phoenix. This dice tray, Rory, is from, goodness, the name was just in my head. Elderwood Academy. This is Elderwood Academy's dice tray that I got from Dragon Con. And that's what I've been using to play. If I could get a dice tray from Elderwood Academy with my Canje pheasant on it, yeah, I might cry. So we'll do another reveal demand. A success, yes. So we see his escape demand. So what is his escape demand? Nice, you got the good one. Yeah. He wants a Lear jet. He wants to be fly like a G6. Spend 4 conversation points to concede during any conversation. Or immediately move the threat marker to S. But what happens? Penalty for conceding. The abductor escapes at the end of the conversation. You're going nowhere. I got you for 5 minutes of playtime. So I do that. And then I'm going to play Keep Cool. Keep cool. Keep cool. Everybody just calm down. Everybody don't calm down. Don't calm down. Panic. So we'll go. I lose. I get a -1 because I can do that. And I'm going to stop there because all these other cards scare me. So I'm going to stop there. Yeah, I'm going to stop there. So the purchase phase, these are not even in the pool yet. I can't buy anything because it's negative, so it goes back to 0. These go here. I don't get anything but my 3 cards that I have in my hand, and I draw the first terror card. Don't you even think about it. Choose 1 conversation card in the available area with cost 5 or greater and remove it from the game. Ew. 1 conversation with 5 or greater, so that's these ones here. I'm not gonna get an 8, so I'm gonna get rid of all units going there now. That is gone from the game. Well, it's like high risk, high reward. That's too high risk. Too high risk. No. So that's gone from the game. We'll shift these over to make room for stuff. You only get 1 of these high value ones, where the other ones you kind of get 2, right? So, like, there's only 2 cards, then there's 1 card the higher you go. Or else you'd probably, you know, AJ was probably like, you probably dominate the game if you get more than that. Alright, so that was his terror card. Cool. Awesome. Great. My turn. Get cool. Don't panic, don't panic. Everybody panic! 2 to make a success. How am I? It would lower the threat. Nah, I'll just go -1. I'm gonna do a small talk, which got me a success of 2, so 1, 2, I got 1 point. And then I'll do 1 more small talk, which got me 1 success of 1, 2. And that ends that. So now the buy phase, I'll buy these back. Because remember, I can only play 4 cards, right? So I've just been doing 3 and 3 and 1. So, yeah, because that's 3 and 3. I made sure of that. Then I will buy for 3. I'm gonna see what this. Nelly. I'm gonna buy 1 of these because it costs 1. I'm going to buy a reroll 2 and another reroll for 3. That's what I'm gonna do. And then these go in here. Terror card. The situation's worsening. Increase the threat meter by 1. If there are any unrevealed demands, increase it again. But I've got both, but I'm at 5. Not cool. Not feeling the mode on that. So I could. Well, this I'll buy you some time. Could get. Oh, this goes back to 0. Unless I buy you some time, could get me. It could get me some buying points, but it says when conceding a demand. Let's see about keep cool to get back to 4 first. So success, but that was cock die. Let's play it fair. There we go. Played it fair. Double success. So boom, boom. Fantastic. Keep cool worked. Keep cool. Kept cool. I don't really care about these 2 cards. Alright, let's try this out. I'll buy you some time. 1 success. I'm going to pay for a reroll. And then I'm going to spend these 2 to make it a success, 2 successes. So it's pay 4 less when conceding a demand this turn. So I'm going to concede his retraction of his termination. Because, I mean, he took people hostage. He's going to get kicked out. So I'm going to do that. The penalty for conceding is nothing. But now I ignore this ability where I only can play, where I only can play 4 cards this turn. No longer my problem. No longer my problem. So we've got his other 2 demands. He wants to be fly like a G6, and he wants his golden parachute. So, okay. Alright, that'll end my turn. I'm gonna hang on to this reroll. So I've played those. Yep, I played those. This goes. So purchase phase, I got 1 buy power. I can't buy anything, but I'll get these back. Goes back to 0. Then this will go here. These will go here. This will go here, and this will go here. Terror phase. Increase the threat level by 1. Situation's worsening. I just fixed that. That's not cool. Alright, so let's start with another keep cool. Let's do this bob up and down between 4 and 5. 1 success. Move back to 4. Na. Then I will do a small talk. 1 success, 2 points. Do another small talk. 2 successes. Whoop, whoop. I go up to 5 conversation points. I'm going to chill right there. I'm going to chill. So my buy phase, I get these back, and I get to buy a 5-er. Or anything that adds up to 5. Ooh, minor extraction is 3. And just stay calm is 2. That gets me to 5. That's my buy phase. These go back here. Terror card. Angry. Yeah, I'm getting angry. So I'll go to 6. Oh. This is the stuff that just makes my itch. Let me see. I will go with. Let's go with the risque just stay calm. Whoa. I will make one of those a success by getting rid of those 2. And I'm going to go for a reroll on the other to see if I can make it a double success. I did not. So this goes back up to 5. Then I'm going to do a keep cool for 1 success to go back to 4. And I think I'm going to cool my jets there and hang on to my minor extraction. I haven't made any traction on these hostages. None. So buy phase, I just get back my zeros because I have no buy power. 0, 1, 0, 0. Just a count. Okay, terror phase. Choose 1 internal influence conversation card and remove it from the game. If none are available, kill a hostage. If any unrevealed demands are there, increase the demand deck. So choose 1 of these and ditch. I'm gonna get rid of this one, the one that I purchased before, so that's gone from the game. Cool. Alright, so my turn. Let's start talking about getting some hostages out of here. I can do minor extraction now, but I would like to get rerolls. No guts, no glory. Minor extraction. 1 success. I free 1 hostage, but I increase the threat meter by 1. I'll then do a keep cool. Oh, that hurts. That hurts so deep. Let's get some buy power. Wow, there we go. We've started. We've begun. So I get 1 point and the conversation ends. we have started. So I get all these back. I can't buy anything. I freed one hostage. Alright, you know? Alright, so tarot card. It's one of his, because his picture's up in the corner. Publicize company documents. Concede during any conversation for +5. So I get +5, but at the end of the spend phase, remove 2 conversation cards in your hand from the game. Wow. Kind of harsh. Yep, the dice rolling has begun. Keep cool. I gotta get back down. 1 success. And then let's get some money. Show me the money. I'll make it 2 successes by getting rid of these 2 cards to get 3. 1, 2, 3. And that is that. Now for the spend phase. I've got 3 points. I'll get 2 for this and 1 for that. And these back. And then all these go back in here. Get this, because I'm running out of threat cards. Food. Concede, remove this from the game after I do it, but it basically stops conversation enders if people have food. Alright, let's start rocking and a-rolling. I can get 1 out of here. 1 success. I'm gonna try a reroll. Ooh. No, I'll get the hostage out and I'll increase it by 1. Then I will play a keep cool. 1 success, put it back to 4, and then let me get some buy power. Got to reset it. That is a sharp turn of luck. Hey, I get one point, and that's it. Conversation's over. He hangs up the phone on me because he's a jerk. All right, buy time. I get this, and get me 1 of these, and then we put that there, that there, that there. And tarot card. Ooh, we are not gonna win this one. My media coverage. Concede during any conversation for it. Take any conversation card from an available area in your hand, but I increase the threat meter by 2. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Not gonna do that. Alright, this is looking rough. Let's throw a keep cool out there. 1 success. Let's throw a get some conversation points. Get rid of these 2 to make it 2 successes to get 3, which put me at 4. No, I wouldn't. I lied to you. It would put me at 3 because I didn't reset that. So it put me at 3, and that will be that. That'll be that. So spend phase, I get these back. I've got 3 points. Let's get some more people out. Actually, what's my 3ers? Minor extraction. 3. Boom. Put these back. They're all 0s. Getting close. Your time's running out. Discard half the remaining tarot cards rounded down and then discard this card. You may instead discard 2 red tarot cards and shuffle this. So half the tarot cards rounded down is 2 to 1. Boom. So next round is the pivotal point. And I'll read and tell you what happens at that point. So let's get some people oot. Come on, hostage. Come on. Minor extraction. 1 success. I'm going to try to re-roll this guy. And then to make it 2, because we're close to the end anyway. That's okay. I'll free 1 person. Well, yeah, I'll free 1 person and go down 1. Then we'll do a keep cool. Knock die. Success. Put you to 3. And then we'll do a small talk. Give me some money. There we go, 3 points. And that ends my turn. Now for the buy phase. I got 3 points. Make a free 2. Do I have my rerolls? Nope. We're almost there anyway. Minor extraction. 3 points. Take it back down. 0, 0, 1, 3. Pivotal event. Human shield. The abductor may not be eliminated while there is at least one hostage in the hostage pool. Alright, so let's read about pivotal events. I haven't gotten one of these in a while, so that's why I was like, let me refresh myself with it too. Spend phase, additional phase, pivotal events. The last card of the Terra deck is a gold pivotal event. This climactic event will make winning the game more difficult, or on occasion easier. After resolving the gold pivotal event Terra card, you will have one last conversation with the abductor. This is your last chance to save the rest of the hostages and eliminate or capture the abductor. Important! In the last conversation after a pivotal event, you may spend conversation points to purchase cards from the available area during the conversation phase. The cards acquired may then be used for your hand immediately. This reflects a last-ditch effort to save the day. So, all the tea. This is for all the tea. So, let's do a minor extraction. Oh, dear. So, he kills a hostage. And it said it would end, but I'm going to discard this to not end the conversation. I'm then going to go for a small talk and be like, hey, man. Hey, dude. We were talking about your family. I got 2 points. I'm going to use that to buy... Ooh, Nelly. Oh, boy. I'm going to buy I can get one out card. To which I'm going to play that. I got a success. So this will go down, but I get another hostage out. I just need one more hostage out. One more! And then I'm going to play this guy to see if I could get some more money. One success, I get 1 point. That's not going to get me anything. I'll do another one. 2 successes, which gets me 2 points. 1, 2, which gets me to 3. 3 will get me the other minor demand, which goes in my hand. I'm going to throw that down. Come on, buddy. Whoops. Woohoo! So I get a hostage. Cool, 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 cool. And I'll put that back down. Then I'll go to I keep cool for the finale. And I got a success, which takes me to 4. And that ends that. So, let's see what happens. Additional rules. No, we're not going to let you escape. Capture, eliminating, capturing the abductor, eliminating the abductor, winning. You win if at any point there are no hostages left in the hostage pool. You have saved you have saved at least half of the hostages, and the abductor has been captured or eliminated. So I don't think we won this one. I think he killed some hostages and got away. Yep, we lost. So he killed the rest of the hostages, and he got away. He got away with his golden parachute, feeling so fly like a G6. So we lost that one, but that's okay. That's what it's all about. Main game, that guy. So that was the Abductor Pack numero uno. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna amp it up. Oh yeah, we're not done yet, my folks. He escapes, yeah. On that card, it is half of the red tarot cards rounded down, so you only had 1 red card left. Oh, it's the red cards, you're right. You're right, Scott. Sorry I didn't see that earlier. So I'd have had 1 more turn. But, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna amp up the danger. We're amping it up. We're going to open up Demand Pack number 1. Who's the man? I'm the man. No, this is the Demand Pack. So that lovely thing of open up. Yep. How satisfying is it that y'all saw me do that? So Demand Pack number 1. The Man Pack number 1 says, this is a new type of expansion pack for Hostage Negotiator that adds extra variability to previously released abductors. New major demands. This pack contains a variety of different cards, most of which are new major demands. These are easy to identify by their card backs, which indicate the abductor they go with. To use these new major demand cards, simply mix them into the other major demand cards when you're setting it up. So, Arcane's Lieutenant. This card comes into play when Arcane's new Release My Lieutenant major demand card is conceded. I can sleep good tonight. So, we've got Arcane's Lieutenant, some Decide cards, some new major demand cards for Arcane, for Connor Ogden, for Donna/Karen, and for Edward. Edward gets 2 new major demands. And then we've got Gonzalo Herrera, Lieutenant Jackson, the Peterson twins. Are you kidding me? The Peterson twins. AJ, stop it. The Peterson twins. A new Terror Pivotal event, some tactics, some tarot cards, and then this kind of running through it all. So we're going to amp it up a little bit. I'm going to get Donna. No. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna grab Donna, and I'd like to call. Can I call her Karen? Because she just, I don't know. You just want to call her Karen. Anyway, I'll grab Donna and Donna's demands because I already got rid of Edward. I will find. Let's see. It says, what do we got? Tactics cards. The tactics cards is for use with Connor E. Ogden and can be useful if his new major demand card comes out. Decide cards. The Decide cards are included for use with the Dolph Wants Blood minor demand card. That's the Peterson twins. Looks like nothing really comes with Donna, so okay. Alright, so Donna's that. This goes with Dolph. What do we got? So major demand, Karen gets her new one, and then everybody else just kind of stays where it is. These 2 tarot cards are for other abductors, tactics are for other abductors, and Pivotal Point. Yeah, that goes in. That goes for there. Alright, so we're gonna put these to the side. We're gonna add Donna into here. And that's what we're gonna pick, but let's clean up Ogden. Ogden, you're a mess. Alright, so that's your demand. You stay. Your escape demand is there. It's tarot card. Ogden. There we go. Alright. So your escape demand stays with you. And I'll talk about like how this stuff can be organized so you're not like cards everywhere. Alright, so these come out because these go with Ogden. Where are you, girly? There you are. So that goes there. Mr. Ogden, Mr. Ogden, Mr. Ogden. So all these are yours. The Peterson twins. Cute. Very cute. Alright, so those goes there. Donna will come up here and I'll read about Donna, which everybody probably knows about Donna. And let's get these shuffled here so they're not together. Nice shuffle for shenanigans. So the new tarot cards, the new pivotal events in here. We get a 3-fer. Another 3-fer. These are all zeros. Shift, 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 shift. Down, and then bring back in the card that was kicked out because of Ogden. And then we're going to shuffle up our list of demands. Alright. One more again. One more time. Alright. Donna. That's your major demand. Donna starts with a major demand and an escape demand. So we'll grab the escape demands. Shuffle. Donna wants... I don't know what Donna wants. Well, let's find out. Donna gets an escape demand. Alright. And then, let's shuffle this. Get 10, so we can do it. And I am dropping cards, because that's what I do. How's everybody's week been? Good? Fun? Wrought with excitement and hilarity? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, you're not supposed to be there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, then we shuffle these up. Cool. I will tell y'all, this game is fun. This game is a lot of fun, and I look forward to getting through all the abductor packs and then to Crime Wave. Like, I think it's going to be a blast. A hoot and a half. Not just one hoot. A hoot and a half. Alright, so Donna. Donna looks happy. So she starts with one major demand, which I did, one escape demand. My week has been great. 1565 and 6 are on their way. I saw you post that, Steven. I'm super happy for you. Let me know how those games are. I'm interested. Anytime there are 2 1s in the final result of a threat roll, Donna kills a hostage. Anytime there are 2 6s in the final results of a threat roll, Donna releases a hostage. Okay, so a little bit of push your luck. We start off at 2. We start off with 12 hostages. Not 9, 12. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You get 15 hostages total that comes with you to play with. And for people who have been watching Van Ryder games do their thing, Final Girl comes with these same styles meeples that you're going to do, and their thing is, they have the hostage rules scenario with what you do, but there's also an item deck that you can find items to help you, and your thing is that the board isn't just stationary. You actually have to get people out of areas on the board to safety before facing whoever you're going to fight. And I believe it was either Rolling Solo, Adam Smith, or Michael Kelly in One Stop Co-op Shop that did a playthrough of it that I really enjoyed, and they played against a very terrifying killer. But so it's a really cool looking game compared to Shadows of Kelforth, which you do like. I know there are different themes. Which you think? Which do you like better? Compared to Shadows of Kelforth, which do I like better, this or Shadows of Kelforth? Rory, because of what Shadows of Kelforth did for me, it will always be Shadows of Kelforth, right? I think they're 2 totally different games. Shadows of Kelforth they're 2 totally different games. It's comparing apples to oranges. I think they both have awesome things going in their own right. This game is small, it's portable, it's meant to be 30 minutes. It has a campaign mode, but that's like the love letter that AJ and Van Ryder Games put towards the entirety of Hostage Negotiator that they did. So it has that. And that is nothing like a Killforth game, because Killforth games aren't made to be portable. they have a big surface area. They fill up my entire game board, so that's a 4x2 area. It fills up the entirety of it. It has a lot of things going on where you have to move around and shift cards and flip and stuff like that. So it's a lot more to it. I think these are 2 different games. I like them both. I mean, honestly, this game's fun. I played this game once and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. I read the book and I played it again. I was like, this game's awesome. I played it again. I really, really like this game. And remember, I played Archon 5 times. The same one. I didn't go to Donna. I didn't go to Edward. I just played Archon and I kept replaying it. And it wasn't because, okay, I want to learn this. It's because I wanted to see what are the different tactics that you can do. And every single time I did something different. And I was successful 4 of the 5 times, but it was just fun. So I think whoever enjoys solo board game playing will enjoy this game. I think so. So I wouldn't compare this to Kill Forth at all. Like, I think they're completely different games. All right, so Donna, let's read about Donna. Hold on. Donna just got passed over for tenure again. That was a straw that broke the camel's back. Today, her students were shocked when instead of lecture notes, she pulled out 2 Glock 23s. Cool. Donna isn't letting anyone go until she gets what she wants. Donna, I think you're working against yourself with this. She had decided this is the only way to make them understand how deserving she really is. Yeah, no. Because now you don't have a job, you're going to be in jail, and you still don't get tenure. Didn't think that went through, Donna. Kelforth is just massive. The game's awesomeness increases tenfold when you combine Gloom and Shadows. Steven, I saw you play both of them together for a 50-card world. You hurt my heart. You hurt my heart with that one. I think you said like it took like a week for you to do that, which I think if I had the surface area, I would do that, but I can only play 1 game at a time on my table. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get some demands revealed, because that's the one thing that I think will always be, from what I've seen, from what I've played so far, getting the demands revealed and then working out how to save the hostages is key. But it's always start off getting the demands revealed, and you do that because there are cards in here that penalize you for not getting the demands revealed. So I think I would like to see some variety in that. But other than that, everything else is fun. All right, so let's do some demands. 2 successes, demands, and when I get 2 successes, I reveal demand and I get 2 conversation points. Because I was like, what are your demands? And she's like, I want tenure. Ah, look at that, tenure award. Spend 4 to concede during any conversation to reduce the threat by 3. So she gets the tenure, she cools the heck out. But the penalty, resolve any additional red tarot card during each tarot phase. An additional. So I pulled 2 tarot cards until the game ends if I concede to this. So it's like, cool, I can reduce it, but no. So that will be here. Let's go for the next demand. See if we can get that sorted. I didn't get my 2 conversation points. There we go. 1 success. Escape demand. How do you want to get away, Donna? So Donna wants tenure and a helicopter. Do you see how she's working against herself? Spend 4 conversation to concede. Until conversation ends, I roll 2 extra dice. Penalty, the abductor escapes at the end of the conversation. Yeah, Donna, you're going nowhere. So they're revealed. I won't suffer penalties from that. And I forgot. I rolled 2 6s. I get a free person. I rolled 2 6s. Yeah, buddy. So let's go to keep cool, so I can see if I can get down to 1, so I can start getting stirred. I really need to do that because she's going to kill a hostage if I fail. So I'm going to get rid of a small talk and a keep cool to make this a success. And when I do that, the success, I drop down 1 to the 3 range. And I'm going to stop the conversation there because I only got 1 card. So by phase, I'm going to get a Just Stay Calm card. And all these go back here. Terror time. Choose 1 internal. Oh, this card shouldn't have been in there. Choose 1 internal influence conversation card to remove it from the game. Why didn't Ogden's picture appear on this? This shouldn't have been on here. So I'll replace. That should have been here. I'll replace it with that one and then draw it. Minor demand. Water. Concede during any conversation phase to roll an extra dice until the conversation ends. Penalty. When any threat roll is failed during this conversation, it ends the conversation. So I can roll 4 dice, because now I'm at 3. And I could do that to roll 4 dice. And no matter what, if I fail that, you know, it doesn't matter. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to play this Just Stay Calm. And I'm going to burn this to roll 4th die. When any threat roll is failed during this conversation, end the conversation. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to roll 4 dice. 3 successes, like boom, boom, boom. So 1, and then I free 1 for what I got. Oh, wait, and it says, anytime there are 2 6s in the final result of a threat roll, I free another one. So, boom. Now I'm back down to 3. And I'm going to be done with this conversation. Cool. So, by phase, I don't have anything because I just removed threat. So this goes back, just they come, I get these back, and then draw a tarot card. Draw and resolve the next tarot card. I'm growing impatient. I bet you are. Oh no! Roll a die. If the result is less than or equal to the current threat level, kill a hostage. If there are any unrevealed demands, which I have them out. So if the result is less than or equal to the current threat level, so a 6, I'm cool. You don't kill any hostages because it's at 1. But when you're like over here, you start dabbing that forehead and sweating. So let's see. That's that. All right. So let us do a keep cool to free another hostage. Rolling 3 dice. 2 successes, which frees a hostage. And then it goes down 1 for 2 successes, frees another hostage. And I get a conversation point. I'm going to do a... Let's get some buy power in there. Small talk. Small talking. 1 success. I'm going to get rid of these 2 towards this to make it 2 successes. They're not 2 of the same number. So therefore, I will get 3 conversation points to go up to 4. And I will be done talking. We're done talking. We're done. We're done. Alright, so buy phase, I've got 4 buy power. I can get a bold lie, which I can free a lot more hostages with that, so I'm going to do that. For 4, that back. All these are 0, so they go here. Tarot card. Hey, look, the good card. A moment of weakness. Free a hostage. Hey, 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 hey. Alright, Donna. Alright. Then we're going to go with a bold lie. Rolling 3 dice. 1 success. I'm going to get rid of these 2 cards to make it 2 successes to get 3 and 1 conversation point. So 1, 2, 3. That's right. Ride that choo. There we go. So that's my turn. Short turn, but very beneficial. Buy phase, I got 1 buy power. I'm going to get these back, and I'm going to get a reroll just in case things get crazy. This 4 goes back. Bold lie. And then these go back into the pool. Draw a tarot card. Increase it by 1. Not cool. Not cool at all. Let's go for a keep cool. Rolling 3 dice. 1 success. Go back down to S. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that life. Then I will do a small talk to get some money. Rolling 3 dice. I will get rid of... I could get 2... Yeah, I'll just get the 2. And then I will do a 1, what is your demands? To see if I can get some buy power. One success, I'll get one more to make it 3. And I'll stop there. So I got 3 by power. I'm gonna grab minor extraction. And 0, 0, 0. Get these back. Those there. Draw a tarot card. Roll a die. If the current result is equal to or less than the current threat value, kill a hostage. So come on, come on. 4. Sweet. Doesn't do anything. Alright. We're going with a minor extraction to see if we can get 2 hostages out. Rolling 3 dice. 2 successes. But they're not both 6s, so can't do it, can't get 1. But however, I do get 2 of them out instead of all 3. So I get 2 of them out. And then I will do a keep cool. 2 5s, not 2 6s, but all successes, which gets the last hostage out, and I get 1 by power, which I didn't move down. So now, if I go to rescue and I can rescue a hostage, then I win the game. So, alright, I'm gonna cool it now, slow it down. Ooh, watch out. I'm gonna lose control. 1, I will get the reroll. I will get my zeros back. Put the 0 here, put the 3 here. And now it's my, so you see how quick the game goes, right? So now, tarot card. Publicized company. Oh, that also is an Ogden one. Man, I am failing hard. Grab one from the top, put it here. Draw and resolve the next tarot card. Awesome. Food, concede, ignore, then I just removed from the game, so ignore conversation ender. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a final keep cool. And I've got rerolls if I need to. 1 success, I am going to reroll 1 of these. 2 success with a double. I already won the game, but I'm just doing it, because why not? So 2 successes with a double. I abduct her and save all the hostages. I am a hero. Donna, I don't know what you were thinking. I mean, so you wanted tenure. They wouldn't give it to you, so you came with guns to demand tenure. You asked for tenure and a helicopter. And you know what you're getting? You're getting fight of life. And that's how I win at Hostage Negotiator. And we won. Look how quick that was. So that's how quick you can play the game. When I get the 3 dice rolls, I think I have a better chance, which is weird because my dice rolls in Killforth are like worse. Anyway, I had 2 more until the pivotal vat, and I was fine. I was fine the whole time. But yeah, we did that one. Do y'all want to see one more, or are you good? I mean, let me know. I could do 1 more. Matter of fact, we could probably pop the Abductor Pack. Abductor Pack 2, and you could see the Peterson twins. So let me know. Let me know if you want to see that. And I'll be more than happy to do that with you. His major demand goes here. His Abductor Pack thing goes here. So, but that's pretty much, I mean, that's Hostage Negotiator, we running it at full. You know what, let's do it. Let's do it. Let us get jiggy with it. Nah. Now, let me make sure I got rid of all of Ogden's. I don't want those popping up anymore. Okay. Okay, he didn't there. Nope. And nope. We're back to base cards. These are Ogden's as well. You good with 1 more? Alright. We're going to Abductor Pack 2. The Peterson twins. Where's our grumble? So let's open it all together. It's upside down. That was weird. Abductor Pack 2 rules. The Peterson twins may be the most challenging negotiation you've ever faced. There are a few new rules to go over when adding the cards from the expansion to your Hostage Negotiator game. Abductor-specific tarot cards. This Abductor Pack contains Abductor-specific tarot cards. These tarot cards are only for use with the Abductor whose image is pictured on the face of the card. Shuffle them in with the red tarot cards before creating the tarot setup deck. Cool. So you've got Dolph and Rolf Peterson. Dolph and Rolf. Sure. Sure. They've got major demands, they've got an escape demand, they've got tarot cards, and they've got the side cards. So let's talk about that. I'm sorry. Oh, Dolph and Rolf. The side cards. This expansion includes a new card type called the side cards. These cards are kept aside until another card requires you to resolve the side cards. Each time this happens, you will find the 2 decide cards matching the name of the card that triggered them. Decide between the 2 options and resolve the card's choice. Discard both cards once the effects and penalties have been resolved. Cool, cool, cool. 2 abductors, Dolph and Rolf. AJ, what are you doing, man? There are 2 abductors in the pack meant to be used together in one game. Only one abductor is considered in play at a time, and the other may not be affected by any game effects unless a card specifically targets that abductor by name. So we have Rolf Peterson and fire truck driving by my house. Rolf Peterson. Rolf Peterson has always been the brains behind the criminal operations of the Peterson crime family. His brother Dolph is more the, well, blood and carnage type. The twins are in a bit of trouble after an informant from a rival family tipped the feds off to one of the Peterson smuggling schemes. Now they're stuck inside the Port Authority offices where they've taken 9 employees hostages. Their first priority is escape, but they figured they might as well try to get something out of the deal too. Okay, and then we look at Dolph Peterson. Dolph Peterson stays quiet most of the time. He lets his Beretta do the talking, or his brass knuckles, or his 8-inch buck knife, or his assault rifle, or his car, his baseball bat, his crowbar, his machete, his samurai sword, his dynamite. Why does he have dynamite? His bare hands, or well, you get the picture. So he is vicious. Alright, so special rules for Dolph is when Dolph comes into play, he immediately kills all remaining hostages and the current conversation ends. Discard all remaining red tarot cards with no effect and reset the threat level to 5. Remove all major and minor demands from play and place 1 new unrevealed escape demand in play. Interesting. Okay, so... Okay. So we're starting off with this guy. Start demands. 1 Peterson twins major demand, 1 escape demand. Put Dolph Peterson underneath Rolf at the start of the game. If Rolf is captured or eliminated, put Dolph Peterson in play. Reason with Rolf. Once per turn, when the threat level is K, you must play a conversation card face down to decrease the threat level by 1. Ooh. So that's not cool. So we have our decide cards that we're going to put down here. We have our new threat cards that we're going to shuffle into the threat area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we're going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. So we're going to put them all in. Oh, that's why I messed up. I put the pivotal demands in here. That's how I messed it up. There we go. Yep, we're all tarot cards. So, split them up, put them in here. I like the variety of this. We split them up, shuffle for some shenanigans, and see what we got. Dolph and Rolf Peterson. I'm sorry, it tickles me. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pivotal event cards. Shuffle, shuffle. That's that. Then we pick one major demand of the Peterson twins. This one. Because I don't know, I haven't looked at it. You know, we looked at it together. And one escape demand. So we've got the side deck, major demand, escape demand, and the side deck that's there. We got that. We got all that set up. We've got our card to reference just in case we need to. We have 9 hostages. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hey, look, I was 1 shy. Nice. Uh, 3, 6, 7, 8. Nope, I was not 1 shy because I can't count. 3, 6, 9. There it is. 9. Okay. Dolphin Ross escaped him. Cool, 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 cool. Alrighty. Churn and burn. We're going at 5 because things are serious, which means we still roll 2 dice. And if it gets to K, I have to discard a card to raise the threat level when it's at K. Yikes. What do we start with? What are your demands? 2 successes. That's what I'm talking about. Major demand. What do they want? We want to live! If the threat level is S, pay 10 conversations to concede this demand. All remaining hostages are released and the twins are captured. So if I concede to that demand, I win. Okay, and I get 2 conversation points for that. Alright, so let's see what your other demand is, my good man. 1 success, that's good enough for me. Oh, oi, 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 oi. Escape demand, what do they want? They want a speedboat. When revealed, resolve the speedboat, the side cards. Spend 4 conversation points to concede. Spend 1 conversation point per hostage in the pool. All remaining hostages are saved, but the abductor may no longer be captured. The abductor escapes at the end of the conversation. So when revealed, resolve the speedboat, the side card. Speedboat. Speedboat. There we are. So we've got 2 options on the speedboat. The boats of speed, and I should probably put these in the proper order. Here we go. So option number 1, set explosives. Replace the speedboat escape demand with this card. If there are no hostages in the pool, you may spend 4 conversation points to concede the demand. The abductors are eliminated. We'll give them the boat, tell them where it is, and it's gassed up and ready to go. If they make a move for the boat, this will be our backup plan if our snipers can't get a shot. Here's what I propose. Boom. Speedboat number 2. Eliminate. Immediately resolve this conversation card by making a threat roll. Okay? Look, I don't want to jeopardize the lives of the hostages. How far can they really get in a boat? Just have the men on standby and be ready to intercept. What do y'all think? When I hear Rolf, I picture Rolf from Ed. I wish I could do that voice. That would be amazing. I would go for option number 2, but what do y'all think? Option number 1 or option number 2? So set an explosive to go boom, boom, bye, bye. Or leave the boat alone. What say you, Riders of Rohan? Okay, I'll go with option 2. So immediately resolve this conversation card by rolling threat. Blow them up. Darn it, no effect. I should have blown them up. Okay, so that ends that the side set. I was trying to lower threat. Ooh. I'll throw out a keep cool. Nothing. I will stop talking. I am done talking. I got 1 point. I'm just gonna get a reroll. Put these on here and resolve the first threat. Resolve the Dolph is angry decide card. Increase the threat meter by 3. Okay, so let's do this in turn, because oh boy. Oh boy. Dolph is getting angry. Immediately resolve a copy of the Sniper Takes the Shot conversation card as though it was played from your hand. If it's successful, Dolph is eliminated. You may discard 1 conversation card that costs 2 or more. Ignore the effects of Dolph's Angry Terror card. Resolve a copy of the as if it was in your hand. So I can eliminate Dolph and free 2 hostages, or I will kill 2 hostages, increase the threat meter by 2, lose a card, and end the conversation. YOLO! I don't have a conversation card to discard that costs 2 or more, so I'm about to see if I can put a bullet in his head. Oh my gosh, reroll! Okay. 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 Thank goodness for that reroll. Because it says a threat card roll. So, with the Sniper Take the Shot, I kill Dolph. Dolph is dead. He is out. And the conversation ends. So that's the end of that. I've got no money, so therefore I just get these back. Oh, and then I'm not done yet. And then you may discard up to 3 conversation cards from your hand. Reduce the above by 1 for each card you get rid of. So I had gotten rid of the demands and the keep cool. Yeah. I'm going to get rid of the 2 small talks to just take it to 1 instead of 3. And that's the end of that. So he looked like he was about to lose it. Rolf was like, you need to chill out. He moved right in line of the window. Shots fired. And then I'm going to do a keep cool to get that 6 down, please. No, I did not. I failed that miserably. That ends my turn. That ends my turn. Actually, no. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I wasn't there yet. Good grief. I'm supposed to do that. I did this, which got rid of these 2 cards. It was still that turn. So it was still this card that I was dealing with. Yep. So those go there. Wow, that threw me off big time. Now it's my turn. Now I'll play a keep cool. And then reduce it by 1. Okay, I had almost messed that up. And that ends my turn. Spend phase, I have no money, so I get these back. And here we go. Roll a die and add hostages to the pool as follows. Add hostages to the pool. What? Where? How? Okay. Roll a die and add hostages to the pool as follows. So it says a die, but yet there's... Oh, I see what it's saying. It's numbers. I add 3 hostages to the pool. So I killed his brother, and Rolf just kind of lost it. So now we've got a Donna situation going on. Okay, my turn. I need threat reduced, man. This is chafing me. Chafage. 2 successes. Reduced by 1, and I get a conversation point. And then I will go for a small talk. 1 success, get 2 to go to 3. Then I'll do another small talk because this is getting ridiculous. 2 successes. I go 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So I'm at 6. And I'm stop there. I am going to, for 6, I could free 3 hostages, but I raise the threat by 2 and end the conversation. That's bad. I don't want to raise it anymore. But a bold lie of a 4 could reduce it by 3. So this is 4, 5, 6 for the rerolls for that, because that could get me where I want to be. I get this back. This comes here. We want to talk about it. All right, so let's get the chopping. A bold lie. I got 1 success, but I'm gonna do a reroll. I'm gonna do another reroll, and then I'm going to discard 2 cards to make it 2 successes to go 1, 2, 3, and then get 1 conversation point. And I'm gonna play my keep cool. Yeah, -1 conversation point. And that's the end of that garbage. Okay, I get biphase. I just get these back. Tarot card. Choose 1 internal influence card. There's no internal influences. Why are they still in here? I looked. Oh, I see what they do. These join the game. The expansion includes 3 new conversation cards called influence cards. So the influence cards are out. No matter what, forever now. They're out forever. They're just in the game. I see. I see. Okay, so choose 1 to get rid of. Yeah, I'll get rid of this guy. On from the game. So when I open up Abductor Pack 1, the influence cards just came out, and now they're in the game forever. There's somebody that's always in there doing a thing. So this goes back in here. Only Ogden stuff's there. It's just a new dynamic to the game. Alright, so then I'll do a keep cool. 2 successes. And I go down 1, I get 1. And then, give me a small talk. I need to see if I can not do anything and the conversation ends. Biphase, get my zeros back. I've got 2 points. I'm actually going to buy 1 of these. These will go here. Tarot card. Bulletproof Vests. Put this card in play. Concede during any conversation phase. Ignore the effects of the next red tarot card. Penalty, resolve the Bulletproof Vest, the side card. Okay. Okay, cool. My turn. I'm going to talk with the hostage inside and be like, oh, wait, no, I'm going to keep it cool first. Keep it cool. 1 success. All right, I'm in 3 range. Things just got interesting. Then I'm going to do a, hey, you can get somebody out. Let's see if you can get somebody out. 3 dice rolling. 1 success. I get 1 person out, and this goes back up 1, back down to 2 dice. I'm going to throw out a small talk, get some buy power, get rid of these 2 cards to get 2 points. 1, 2. So I'm at 4. Okay. Get these back for a 4 spot. I'll do the Just Stay Calm for 2, and then the both of the rerolls. And that's my buy. Remember to not add the cards that you played back to the pool until after you buy stuff. Tarot card. This goes back down to 0. Roll a die. If the result is less than or equal to the current threat level, kill a hostage. So 3 or higher. Saved, because I'm at 2. Awesome. Okay. Just stay calm. Do I have a keep cool in here? Okay, I have a keep cool. Okay. Which one to do first? One to get me to 3 and then one to free. Either way, these could work. Just stay calm will end the conversation, though. So I'll do a keep cool first. With 1 success, that's all I care about. Gets me in there. And then I will do a just stay calm, because now I'm in 3 die territory. 2 successes, gets me 1, and then I free another hostage. Then I will do a small talk to get some buy power. Wow, that's terrible. I get 1 and the conversation ends. I'm not gonna re-roll it. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Alright, so we do that. And oh, sorry, I wasn't supposed to do that. Buy phase. Just this. And there's nothing to buy for 1, so it resets. Yeah, you don't keep money if it just resets. Alright, so I got all this stuff. Minor demand. Give us the name of the informant. Concede during any conversation to save a hostage. Draw and resolve an additional red terror card during the next terror phase. I can ignore the effects of the next red terror card if I want to do bulletproof vests to save a hostage. I'm going to keep this one in my back pocket. Those 2 will go together. So draw a card and then do nothing with it. Alright, so let's get some hostage freeing going, shall we? Keep cool with 3 dice. Got 1 success. I'll burn these 2 to make it... No, that does not matter. 1 success is fine. I'll free a hostage. Then I will do small talk. 2 successes to get 3 points. And I'll do a what are your demands? I will re-roll one of those. Give me a break. This goes up 1. And I'm going to stop talking. That'll be the end of that. Alright, so buy power. I've got 3 points to buy with. Let's get the minor extraction. And these back. And I will get 1, 0, 0, 0. Threat card. Make a roll. If I fail, I kill a hostage. Oh my. You know what? They shouldn't have run away. I'm not going to do it. No, I can't. I can't for what I want to do, so he kills a hostage. Alright, so 1 hostage has died. Now my turn. Minor extraction. 3 dice. One success. Reroll. That was terrible. So I free 1 hostage, but I go back down to 2 dice. Keep cool with 2 dice. 1 success gets me back down to 3 dice territory. And then, how did I get that? Oh, I didn't reset this. Then I will do small talk. 3 dice. 1 success for 2 points, and I'm going to stop talking there. I get these back, and then I got 2 buy power. Let's gotta just stay calm. 1 and 3. This goes back down here. Free a hostage. Sweet. Okay. Alright, we're getting close to the end. I think we've got 2 cards left, so let's start luck pushing here. We're gonna do a... So it says if I do this, draw and resolve an additional red card during your next Terra phase. We're at the end game. We're at the end game. I could free 1. and then negate one of these with one of those. And then the pivotal. Oh no. Let's take this in turn. Keep cool. The hostage that died said Dolph should have died a slower death. Brother got mad. So that takes me there. Then we do a just stay calm. Two successes, which is 2, so I free 2 hostages. 1, 2. Okay. Then I will go for a small talk. 2 successes, I get 3 points. And I'll hang on to what are your demands for the final round. I've got 4 hostages left to free. Yeah. Concede, ignore the effects of the next card. So we'll see what happens on the next card. So by phase, I get these back. I've got 3 points. I'm going to, that's a 4 spot. So I'm going to do these 2. I could have sold cards to get this -3 and then do that, and that could have done it for me. But, nah. I'll get minor extraction. Okay. Draw and resolve the next red tarot card. There is no next red tarot card, so get bent. There's just the pivotal event. Alright, so let's do this. I can get 3 people out, possibly. Let's do a keep cool. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, so then I'll go for a minor extraction. I almost won this game. Almost. That would have won the game. Get rid of 2 for success. To free a hostage. Increase the threat meter. Garbage. And do this final one. Actually, no, I'm gonna hang on to this for the finale. Okay. Buy phase. Nothing to buy. Get my zeros back. These go here. Pivotal event. I'm not buying it. Place your highest cost conversation card back into the available with no effect. That is my just stay calm card. So place your highest into the available area with no effect. I lose my highest card. I just lost it. Maybe I could get it back. Here we go. Small talk. And the conversation ends. We lost. Just like that. Just like that. You want to see what's underneath the symbol? That. A 1, a 3, and a 3. Just like that, game over. I could have won it. So here's my strategy. I played a keep cool. I would have gotten this hostage out. I then would have played a just stay calm, got the other 2 hostages out, and then I would have burned this card to win. And I would have won. But nope. So we lost. Oh, that's the worst. I was so close. I was so close. So let's talk about what we just went through. Let's head back up. That's the thing. It was fun. I was frustrated that it didn't work out. My dice rolls killed me in the end. So note that we started with. So this is the and it says so on the card. You can see it here. Internal influence. So it's 1, 2, 3. And they stack on top of each other. So this is a new addition to the game that comes with Abductor Pack 1. The demand pack that we had, there were 2 more cards for the Dolph brothers to have. Arcane got a new one, Ogden got a new one, Edward got 2, and then we haven't run, and the Petersons got a new one. It's a tactic. Who's that for? I don't know who the tactic's for. And there's a new tarot card for him, and a new regular tarot card. Let's see what the tactic was. Tactic. Side cards. Doesn't really say what tactics. Oh, I'm holding the card that has tactic on it. The tactics card is for use with Connor Ogden. Okay, so that's his new card. The taxes cards useful and can be useful with his new major demand card. The side cards go with Dolph, and the Dolph wants blood. Para card, which these go with the Dolph twins. So that'll go with them. And then there is the... What else we got? A new major demand. The new demands Arcane's new lieutenant, so he'll go with Arcane. And then 2 new people that we'll get from another Abductor pack at some point. So we've gone through the main game. Should have blown him up. I should have blown him up. We got through the main Hostage Negotiator game, which is, like you can see, is just tiny, tiny, tiny. And then we went through Abductor Pack 1 and 2. 1, which was Ogden, and 2, which was the Peterson twins. We opened up Demand Pack number 1, which had extra demands for everybody else. And then you're like, oh, this is a lot of cards. How do you keep track of this? Well, the Hostage Negotiator Careers box actually is a box that sorts your cards for you and has them all in there. And I haven't opened it yet because I haven't opened up Careers. I don't even want to look at it. But I will open it up just to sort and put these cards in place for the next pull out of playing. And that's pretty much that. So let's go up to the top and top. So it's a fun game. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm not kidding. I really enjoyed this game. I loved how every Abductor pack added something new. With Ogden came the Insider, who was helping you. And with the Peterson twins came the Decision deck, where whatever we decide to do happens, right? Where it was like blow up the boat or kill Dolph, which I killed one of them, right? So we did pretty good. I think we did pretty good. With the new Abductor pack now, if I go to when I go to replay Connor Ogden, I get to add this tactics and a new major demand card. Plus, he gets another. He got another. Was that it? No. Yep. The new major demand card came with him. So he got a new major demand, which is watch board members fly. Holy cow! Yeah, I'm gonna save that for you guys to look at. I just read it and I was like, yikes. So that's Ogden. Crazy man. And we pretty much did just that. It's a fun game, and it's short, it's sweet for people who don't have a lot of time to play games. Even with the expansions on it, you see how quickly I just gelled those in and started playing. So AJ and Van Wilder Games, not that one. Van Ryder Games did a really good job of putting together this stuff. I mean, a really good job. So I am all about it. I'm all about this game, and I will be continuing to play it. So when I do another playthrough, it will be of the next 3, because I got through 3 games on this playthrough. So I'll do the next 3 Abductor packs, and then we'll just keep going until we get the Crime Wave, and then we'll keep going and get the Career, and we'll play the whole thing. How about that? So I won 2, lost 1. Lost 2. Won 2, lost 2. And it's been fun. Or did I win 1? No, I won 2. I know I won 2, and I lost 2. I beat Edward and Donna, and I lost to Ogden and the Peterson twins. So, I mean, it's been fun. I hope you buy this game. I really do. I'm not kidding. I mean, AJ was really cool to send this over for me to try out. I'm not being compensated in any way whatsoever. And I like this game a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. I give this game like a... In terms of solo gaming, it's got like an 8.5 out of 10 for me. I think the thing about always going for the demands first is something everyone's going to do. They're going to say, let's get the demands out the way and then we can figure everything out. I want something a little different. And maybe it is in the further expansions or the Abductor packs where that's no longer a thing, or it adds some variety there. But always going for the demands first, I would like to see, okay, they don't have any demands. They're just crazy. So there's no demands. It's just they're gonna kill a hostage if you fail a roll or something, like just make it crazy, right? So that's a market. That's a knock that I would put against them. I would say that I love the ingenuity of the game. I love that Dolph and Rolf Peterson, the Peterson twins. The name Ogden sounds familiar to me. You know where it's from? It's from Ready Player One. That's why I was like, why does Ogden sound familiar to me? It's from Ready Player One. So, Ogden's a cool thing where now you got the abductor, but the expansion to him was what I was hoping to have him do. And I don't want to spoil it for you all what his new major demand is. I don't want to spoil this one, but that's what I was hoping for that wasn't in the first one. So I'm at an 8.5 out of 10. I think this game's good. I think it's solid. If you play it, you will enjoy the replay value of it. I would like to see some cards, some more cards come out, and I think more cards will come out, like this one with the person who's helping you. But I'd like to see some cards come out that changes up my variety. I'm always going to go for -2, or always go for getting 2 hostages out, or always go for talking to the the insider to try to get a hostage out. If I could get some variety in that, I think that would be cool. And that's why I said it as an 8.5 from what I've seen so far. It can go up with what I see that comes out, but so far I really enjoy it. I think it's worth your money. If you don't know if you want it, just get this. And this is worth 25 bucks. So this is 25 bucks. And you could just get this, try it out, see if you like it. And if you don't like it, toss it. If you do like it, stick with it. And keep going. I'm going to keep going. But yeah, that's it. That's all I really got. Let's see. So for the remainder of the week, Sunday is Deep Madness Sunday. Monday is Gloomhaven. I just haven't set the scenario yet because I was waiting to see which scenarios I'll get. Wednesday is my playthrough of Intrepid with Jeff Beck, and that'll be live on Tabletopia. Well, it'll be live on my channel, but I'll be streaming it and playing on Tabletopia. So for those who don't mind watching me play with another person on Tabletopia, that'd be cool. I want y'all to see Intrepid. It is an awesome game. Like, if you don't believe me, go on One Stop Co-op Shop and look at Mike's playthrough of Intrepid if you want to see what it's about. I am very excited about that game. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So that's next Wednesday. And then Sunday is Folklore Sunday. So we'll be playing Folklore. And I'm going to, my Kickstarter came in. So I got like Kickstarter stuff. Woo! So I'm going to enjoy that. And I'll do an unboxing of the Folklore stuff. And that'll be a pre-recorded video. And I'll put that up on the channel for you to see before I play the game. But it's Folklore. I love it. I love Folklore so much. Greenbrier Games did a great job with it. I know a lot of people don't like it, but so what? I love it. It's great. So that's really all I got. I hope to see you guys to play. I've enjoyed playing with you here. Thank you so much. Patrons, big hearts. Thank you so much for believing in me and helping me out and backing me. Subscribers, thank you so much. Keep the subscriptions coming as the numbers go up. I will be doing more and more stuff for you in the community, and I'll probably be putting out some type of survey to be like, hey, if I hit 150, what do you want me to do? And I'll do it. Well, within reason. You gotta be careful on the web. Within reason, I will do it. So let me know what you want to do, and yeah, I'll put something out and see what y'all want to what y'all like me to do. Other than that, insert comment here. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.